What's going on? How you doing, Ellie? How are you? I hope you're doing well tonight. Tashi Jackson, Brandy, hey y'all, hey. What y'all doing out there tonight? I'm just over here, we gonna continue this conversation we've been having. You know, it's crazy that I never thought I'd be sitting on my live talking about herpes. I never imagined that that would be the case. But you know what? I guess, we're here to do what we called to do. So I guess I'm just going to do it. So, this is Emily, Straight Talk with Sexy. I have HSV1. I get, I'm supposed to get cold sores around my lips. I'm not affected by those. The only way I knew is because I had labs drawn. And so, I'm here to educate, because the one thing we don't do is we don't have real conversations. We don't have real conversations about our sexual health. We need to start somewhere in educating each other, informing each other, being responsible adults, managing our emotions and our behavior, being non-judgmental, and completely open and honest with somebody that you're going to do this with. Okay? If y'all going to be hunching and kissing and licking and rubbing, y'all should be grown enough to be like, you know what? Before we do this, let's just make sure we good, and we good with whatever our bodies show. So let's go ahead and get tested, and then we can go to dinner. Okay? And when them results come back, y'all look at it, fold it up. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's something new that you're not aware of, then that's a trip to the doctor, and the sex need to be put on hold. Otherwise, I want you to get those results. I want you to fold them up, and then y'all can exchange them. And if what you see, if you okay with what you see, then cool, you can move forward. If you not okay with what you see, you say, you know what, it's been amazing meeting you. You know what I'm saying? We already know that this is nothing personal, but I need to continue to educate myself, because this is about education. And I know that there's a lot of information out there, and I don't want you to have to wade through that. The only thing I want you to be concerned about is going to get tested. That's the only thing I want you to worry about. I want you to go get tested. Because it doesn't matter what information I tell you past getting tested and tested positive. Don't none of that matter if you don't know you're positive. You're not going to listen to me if you don't know you're positive. This is information for somebody else. So, I realized that this must be something that is really, really needed, because it's heavy in my chest. And it's crazy that I'm on here talking about this. I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 30 years. I've been a nurse for a very long time. I done seen a whole lot of stuff. But there was something happened to me when I was on that live, and I seen, somebody say that if I test positive, my parents gonna put me out. And that took me back. And I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Herpes is so common, y'all. They don't even test it anymore. Herpes is so common that I just found out tonight. I was in a live with some amazing women. And, they were saying that in some states, I would want to say North Carolina may be one of them. My memory is failing me on the other ones. But if you go to like a local health clinic, unless you have a lesion, they won't even Draw your blood. They tell you go to your doctor's office. I didn't know, right? Because I didn't even get there. I want you to go get tested. Once you decide to go get tested, boom, we can figure out where to go. I want you to decide today that moving forward, that you are going to be responsible for your own lives and your own sexual health, and you are not to be embarrassed about anything. There is no, that if somebody comes out crazy with you, they're not aware because they probably got it and don't know it because they ain't been tested. So, you can't talk crazy to me unless you got it first. That's first of all. I love y'all. I love you. Go ahead and tap the screen for me. Let me know you're here. We have to help each other. Ain't nobody out here gonna give us a hand up, y'all. And another comment that I seen in that live was, can you get it from state? And so therefore, the very next day, I got on this live because we got to do better. And, what I've learned in 30 years of nursing and teaching about health issues and health concerns, teaching about medications and conditions, is that when you are giving somebody just a normal regular chick, a normal regular gentleman, just a normal person in the bed, in the hospital, in the clinic, if you give them too much information, they're not going to be able to absorb it. That's what I learned. So what I'm doing here, what the Lord has pressed on my heart, that this is so heavy in my chest that I want to stop talking about it. It's crazy. I want to stop. I can't. So we on this journey together. Okay? We on this journey together. You have to get tested. There is nowhere to place any blame. Did y'all hear the other night I had this bomb live, right? Where I went into it that, herpes lives in the trigeminal ganglion once you get your initial infection. If you get one on the bottom, you know what I'm saying, that it's stored in the sacrum. And if your body has any type of immunocompromised position, okay, if you got conditions and you have other diagnoses, those can, yes, affect the severity of the herpes. But I'm talking to the normal, everyday individual, the person that's walking around that's positive and don't know they're positive. That's who I'm talking to. Because once you get diagnosed, then we can educate you about the rest. Then you'll be in a mindset to hear what other steps there are to do. If you don't know you got it, you ain't listening to me. Or if I give you all of that information, the part that I said go test it, you don't forget about that. So I'm a basic chick. You know what I'm saying? And I talk to everyday folk. And so for them everyday folk, that's all I need you to do. I need you to go get tested. And I feel like what keeps coming to me is that there's somebody or there's many that are in relationships and they're almost being held against their will. They're being manipulated. They're being told that they're nothing, that nobody's ever going to want them. It's heavy in my chest. This is so ridiculous. I have never done anything like this. I'm telling you, baby, you are better than that. You are worth it. Don't let those lies stand. Those are lies. It's not true. It's not true. Because unless anybody can say to you exactly how you got it, you don't know how you got it. Do you know you can go out here and, you know what I'm saying, drink after somebody? You can, exchange any type of bodily fluids. Did I freeze? Am I still frozen? Am I? Talk to me, y'all. Am I still frozen? Hello? Hey? Hello? Oh, okay. Are we back? I know y'all was like, you frozen. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, boobies. That's in it. We got to get tested. So if we can educate people about how common it is, right, that we are already exposed to a virus, a type of virus, the particular herpes virus. There's different ones. Why make that one? Why would you almost victimize somebody with that one? Because of the lack of information. So we have to protect ourselves, because there are people out there that will do that to you. They will give it to you on purpose, and depending on how your body responds to it, it can be horrible, right? I understand that. And those folk, they need to be locked up. Yes, ma'am. I am 100% in agreement with them, okay? But again, baby, I'm talking to the folk. I just want you to get tested. Let's start, boom, right there. Okay? And if we know the details of other situations, then boom, I'll fade to the black. I'll put my hoodie on. I'll raise my face up. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I'm crazy. But I want you to know that we can talk about this. We're going to have to talk about this. We can't continue to stay stuck in a stigma that was developed to shame people back in the day. Herpes has been around for generations, for decades. I want you to know that having herpes does not change who you are. It does not change your character. It does not. I don't see Usher. I don't see him lacking any girlfriends. Look, you see Kiki got caught up with Usher. Who is that? 50 Cent. 50 Cent ain't alone. He ain't lonely. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't nothing just because you got herpes, because that's the lie. That's the lie that's being told. You are everything. And I feel like it's a female, because I keep saying she, but bruh, listen, there's some nasty girls out there. I'm sorry. This may apply to you too. If she got you locked in and you really don't know how it happened, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you a good dude, go ahead and get you a better chick. You know what I'm saying? You can't hear me? What? When did that happen? Oh, Lord. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, you hear me. Okay. So if they can hear me, you might want to check your speaker. Check your speaker. The one thing I want to say is, yes, it's common, right? We talked about it the other day. I want y'all to go ahead and subscribe on my YouTube video. I'm going to try to, figure out how that go. But I want us to, run down. Let's be educated, right? So we got chickenpox is a version, right? We got HSV1, herpes simplex 1 is a version. Herpes simplex 2 is a version. Chickenpox is all over the babies. Okay, we know what chickenpox is. Herpes 1, typically that's the one that comes on around the mouth or around the face. Okay, it sits in the trigeminal nerve. Then we got HSV2. That's the one, the lesion that happens around the pubic area. Yes, and again, I know that they can be very severe, but we also have to, I'm talking to that everyday normal folk, okay? Respect though. I also want, you to know that that's why y'all don't want everybody kissing on your babies. I said it. Now I said it. I said it. I said it. Who want to fight about it? Stop letting folk kiss on your boo-boos, okay? Because there they go with they little herpes one they don't know about, or they don't know that cold sore that they just cleared up last week is herpes. Now they kissing on the babies. Now the baby got roseola. Tell everybody keep their lips to themselves. Listen, them masks was wonderful. I love them masks. You better quit playing with me. Boy, them masks was don't let nobody kiss on your baby's cheeks. Okay, I just want to, that was just a little nugget in there. So, all right, so we got the roseola, and then we have CMV, cytomegalovirus, okay? That kind of attacks a particular, area in the body. You can also get conjunctivitis. It can affect, your eyes. But I just want you to know how many versions there are, and there's no shame attached. So we need to remove today the one attached to that one single one, the two. We need to remove that stigma because it's ridiculous. Okay? It's ridiculous. So we scratching that right here in the Straight Talk Lounge. We not doing that. Okay? Now, moving forward. So we got those. There are treatments. For the ones that don't experience any symptoms, of course, you can take a suppression medication that is valcyclovir, or it's a famciclovir. Okay, and then there, of course, there's regular acyclovir. All right, so one of them you can take a dose every day. They suppresses it. It makes your transmission very, very, very low. Very low. If you have frequent outbreaks, it's real good to have. So if you are being intimate with anybody, I recommend that you be on suppression meds. Now, with that being said, of course, there are people that know more herbal things. I do not. I don't talk about stuff I don't know about. But Herpes Goddess, she got everything on lock. She been doing herpes education for many, many years. She has lives. She's written books. She got a Facebook page. So for alternative methods, you could, check her out. I recommend you check her out, or do, some research. Again, I'm unaffected and I'm single, living my life. So I don't take any suppression medicine, so I don't have no problems with that. But I want you to know it does not change who you are. Don't let nobody lock you into nothing that's unhealthy for you. Because if you stressed and you feeling bad and you depressed, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have outbreaks. You're going to have more outbreaks. They're going to be more severe. The one thing that triggers, an outbreak is stress. That's the number one thing. Stress on the body, stress on the mind. Any type of physiological change, any type of psychological change can trigger fever. That's where fever blister came from. Fever blisters. The change in women's hormones when we be cycling over there. That can trigger it, But we're all exposed to it. As children with chickenpox. That's what I need you to know. We are exposed to herpes. As babies, we are inoculated with it. We give them injections. Okay? It's all I'm saying is that we're exposed to it. So with being exposed to it, you touching and hugging and holding hands and everything. All it takes is skin to skin. Most of the time, it's more efficient with bodily fluids and saliva, yes. Y'all want to eat and lick on everything and cross and do all freaking positions and stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to go back to the basics. Boom. Hey, baby, you know what? I really think I'm into you. And, for real, I want to take it to the next step and see what I do with my sexual health, because my sexual health is important to me. What I do with my new partners is that we go get tested together. You know what I'm saying? We do it like a little date. No, I ain't going to get tested. Oh, okay, cool. Well, you know what? It's been nice knowing you. I appreciate everything you did, but I can't get my body to nobody that I don't see no test results. Because, let me explain something to you. People lie. Let me say it again. Hold on, I'm going to get close. Can y'all hear me? I know people lie. So with that being said, you take the initiative to protect yourself. You take the initiative to get the information that you need. If you don't get the information, don't share the goods. Don't share the goods. Because at the end of the day, how much are you really into me? Do you really want to risk your sexual health? You don't really want to know? Now that's more concerning to me. Okay? And anymore, I got a question. This one was it. You ready? Is HPV the same thing as HSV? No, not at all. So when you get a pap smear on our cervix and in our boxes, there's a virus called human papillovirus. They give you warts, but they can cause cancer. HPV, they've, attached them to all pap smears. If that's negative, cool. That ain't got nothing to do with HSV, though. That ain't got nothing to do with herpes simplex virus. Okay? So, herpes simplex virus is either collected through the blood. Okay? You get tested for 1 and 2. Do not just get tested for 1. If somebody say, oh, we just gonna get 1. No. You get tested for 1 and 2. Request it. Get tested for 1 and 2. Get your blood drawn. Okay? Along with everything else. I'm just gonna throw that plug in there. Get everything else. Syphilis is on the rise. It's up 128%. Get all the tests. Get your blood drawn. Or they will like test lesions. But by that time, you already know. You already know. Again, I'm talking about the people that don't have any symptoms. Because 1/3 of us out there, there's 3 sections in the pie. 1/3 of the people don't have no symptoms. Just passing around like Tic Tacs. You do have to ask for it. You absolutely do. They do not do it in routine testing because it's so common. It's so common. They just like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you got it? Oh, okay, that's cool. Here, let me give you this acyclovir, and you keep going. That's everyday normal individuals. That's people that don't have, let me give you an example. Okay, so a lot of people with HIV, they, have more frequent flare-ups. They even, increase the risk of HIV transmission if they're HIV positive, if they're HSV positive, because they can transmit and be, so you have to get tested. That's what I'm talking about. See, I can give you all of that information, all of it. But what I want you to do is go get tested. Take somebody you know. If you single and you and your homegirl, you know what I'm saying? Y'all single right now, whether you boycott or not, go on over there, make it a lunch day, get a brunch. Come on, chick, let's go get tested. So you know how to move forward with your life. If it ain't for nobody else, right? If it ain't for nobody else, we have to learn to be responsible for ourselves. We have to take accountability for ourselves. Don't get to the point where somebody's blaming you for what they got because you don't know. Don't let that happen to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's a conversation. It's a conversation. And if y'all need to talk about it, if you need to have a conversation about it, you are more than welcome to schedule a visit with me. That's what I'm here for. I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 30 years. 30 years. And guess what? I started actually as a candy striper. Y'all remember that I was in my day myself? I'm 52. So, when I was 15, I started working in the hospital as a candy striper, delivering mail and gifts. Okay, I'm 52 and I'm still taking care of people. I became a nursing assistant in high school when I was 17. I've been taking care of people forever because that's what I was here to do. I'm here to take care of people. You want to be a candy striper? It was so fun. Girl, don't let me have to push somebody down the hallway. I went fast. It was so fun. But serving people to me is fun. And it brings me so much joy to see people grow and to see the light bulbs come on at that basic, simple information. I'm going to give it to you like Uncle Billy gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you like Aunt Nene gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I know what type of conversation that people have. I get it. Everybody's, they on point. I'm talking to the one that's sitting on the bus going 9 to 5. She don't get to watch no TV. She got 3 kids and she got a boyfriend that's in and out. I want her to go get tested. I want her to go get tested so that she can know, how to move forward. Because if he in and out, eventually, boo, you going to choose you. And you're going to keep him on the out. And we just got to make sure he ain't bring nothing home to you. You know what I'm saying? And boom, we protect ourselves moving forward, but we got to get tested so we can know. That's all I'm saying. We got to get tested. Now, once we get tested, boom, we talk about, the options we have for treatment. They're developing a vaccine. I'm getting ready to find that and attach it right in my my link. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about time. It's about time that they developed a vaccine for herpes. But, pharmaceuticals making good money. You know what I'm saying? Without a vaccine, they really want to cure it? Why? It ain't killing nobody. It ain't that important. But it affects some people greatly, just like COVID. You know what I'm saying? Folks wasn't worried about COVID. They out here with no mask, just passing it around like mints in church, passing it around. And then the people that actually got it and had a negative effect to it, them folk over there dying. Put your mask on. I know. I just lost some. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm a nurse. I look at things logically. I think about things practically because if I give, most common folk too many instructions, they only gonna hear the first one. Or they may get half of the second one. I'm here because I need for the information to stick with what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming to you from the heart. This ain't none of this scripted. And none of this is all from the heart, y'all. We got to do better. I'm here to encourage and love on Black women. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know that we're amazing just because. You know what I'm saying? I already know we're amazing. There's 52, y'all. It ain't too bad. Look. It ain't too bad. You know what I call it? I say that's my extra, my feeling. I got a little extra feeling. You know, folk over there buying Botox. I just got a little extra juice in them cheeks. But we got to support each other. We got to love on, and we got to laugh. You know what I'm saying? We have got to learn. We have got to find the humor in situations. And you can always find the humor in situations. You always can. Ooh, y'all might have to get off here in a few minutes. Theodore giving me the eyeball. He giving me the eyeball. That's my coworker. He's like, Mama, it's time to go to the potty. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all showing up for me. I appreciate your support. You know, share the information. And, you know, what I've been doing is just put a little clip on here. And then I take the rest of the video and I put it on YouTube. But share. Share. Love on somebody. Educate somebody. The stuff I tell you at the level that I tell it to you, you know you can remember. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna be get tested, that you can remember that, can't you? See, it's all it take. It's all it take. All right, I'll love on y'all later. Bye. Have a good night.